Hey, people, God's creation. So, I'm going to tell you the story. I was on the phone talking to a guy today, and I'm talking to the guy about God. And he begins to sit up here and he tells me how he feels bad all the years that he was in horism, which he called himself a hoe. And hoism is the worship of a god. It's not a worship of our God. So I told him, hey, look, I'm trying to tell him he's innocent, but he couldn't receive the words from me. I'm like, sir, you innocent. It happens to the best of us. You know, you probably didn't want to serve the op God, but at the same time, man, it happened. But I'm gonna tell you how you get rid of that type of stuff. You're gonna have to sit up there and put on the whole armor of God, serve the commandments of God to get rid of the addiction of these op gods and these op religions. So he sits up there and he started to go off on me because I'm telling him he's innocent. Man, them girls was HOEs before I came and all kinds of stuff like that. And I'm sitting up there and I said to him, I said, you didn't hear me. I said that you were innocent. But he started going in more, which kind of threw me off. And I'm like, man, something ain't right with this dude. So then we go further into it, right? Going further into the conversation because I'm trying to tell you, you're innocent, man. You don't know how the devil will use you. You don't know how, man, this mess will use you and use you up and make you bad. So he goes further into it. He begins to ask me the question in which he had already previously asked me, and he continues to ask me through the whole conversation, why aren't you dead? And I said, well, God ain't done with me yet. I got a lot of work to do. He ain't done with me yet. It ain't my time to die yet. He's like, you done took that COVID vaccine a million times. You ain't died. Most people die on the second, third one. I said, I done took all them COVID vaccines. In fact, I felt healed when I took them. I said, what you don't know is a cure out here for wellness. And it's a disease. So when I sit up here and I tell them that I'm sitting up here, I say, let me read to you what cure means. I say, look cure up in the dictionary and find out what cure means. And then I want you to find out what wellness is. And that's what that is. They want to disease you and make you mentally unstable and unbalanced and make you sit up there and worship illogic. You're going to have to change some things about yourself so that you can get healthier, so that you can get stronger, and then God can intercede and actually make some of this mess go away with you serving God. He said, but you believe in Jesus. I know you believe in all this different stuff, but I believe in Jesus. I'm not going to deny Jesus.